Today I've got my helper, Ops, and I've got my grandma who will be showing us some really lovely recipes. So today we are going to be doing... She is the best cook I know, so we're going to get all of her secrets and show them to you guys. So if you guys are ready...
Let's go!
Hey guys, welcome to Munch with Mish. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we need, Ba?
Semolina.
Semolina. So we've got about a bowl of semolina and we put some oil in. I don't know how much.
I'm just ready.
So we're looking like this. So you want to mix it until the oil fully absorbs the semolina.
Yeah.
Okay. We've now got it onto a pan and Ba is just...
It's a medium to high heat actually.
Medium to high heat, and she's just giving it a little mix. So it will begin to look like when you're creaming sugar and butter together.
How long for, Ba? 5 minutes?
About 10 minutes.
Oh damn.
So, while they're faffing in the fridge, that's sort of what it should look like. Sound consistency, and we cooked this for about 5 to 10 minutes. She's made her own yogurt, which is amazing, but we're going to just spoon it in. So
1 tablespoon.
So 1 tablespoon.
2 tablespoons. And 3 tablespoons, but 3.
So 3 tablespoons. Oh, hold on. 3.5. Oh, 3.5.
Altogether 4.
Oh, hold on. 5.
4.5.
That's enough.
Right,
5.
5. So basically, every recipe that I've ever made with her, she never really measures things out. So about 5 tablespoons of
5 tablespoons. Yeah.
of yogurt.
A bit like of that consistency.
So once you put the yogurt in, you want to cook about a tablespoon of rice, okay? So it looks quite congealed like this, and then we're going to add it to the semolina mix. And then we've got a tablespoon of ginger.
And green chili.
And how much?
Half spoon.
And half a spoon of green chili. And you want to pulp it down or blend it, and then we're going to add it to our bhajia mix. Make sure you get all of that in, that's the flavour and the heat. We're going to add a tablespoon of coriander. So we're now going to add some gram flour into the mix. So 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So
Salt.
about 1.5 teaspoons of salt goes in. She's got her spice pot. This is the where all the magic happens. So what is that?
Chili powder.
Chili powder. About half a teaspoon of chili powder.
And
Half a teaspoon of harda, which is turmeric.
And ajma.
And right, I'm gonna have to Google this, but ajma. So about a teaspoon of this, which I will translate. So it should look like that.
1 spoon of sugar.
Basically, she's doing all the cooking today. I'm just watching. I'm just learning, and
behind the scenes is here.
behind the scenes is just helping out with all the, you know.
Tech support and washing up.
There you go.
Garwana.
Get your hand in there and give it a cheeky mix. And you put water in as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's got her little glamorous granny mug. How much water, Ba? So about half a mug full. She'll show you.
If we need more, then we can put.
Then we can add, exactly. Get your elbow grease in. That's what it will look like. Okay, so Ba is now going to add some sunflower oil. About that amount.
Quite a bit.
She's asking me to show you guys, but about that amount. Just enough so we can fry the bhajia. She's very strict in the kitchen, so if you're doing anything wrong, she will tell you. Ba, do you like cooking?
Yeah, I like cooking.
What's your favourite thing to cook?
Everything is my favorite.
No, but you must have a favourite. One thing that you love.
Gulab jamun.
Jammu.
Knew it! I knew it!
Gulab jamun. I don't know if you guys know gulab jamun, but it's that, how do you describe it? It's like a dumpling soaked in...
rose syrup.
No, it's not rose. It's like just a
It
sweet
is,
syrup.
Ba. It is rose syrup, isn't it?
Not rose. I think she makes the best, so that might be another one Munch with Mish. And you want a teaspoon of Eno. And why? Kim? To make them expand, basically. That's what we want. So the Eno will make them expand and turn really fluffy. Give it a nice little mix. Just adding a little bit of water each time. We basically want it to be the consistency of like a wet dough mix. That's what we want. We want the consistency of a wet dough mix. And just dropping it in. I mean, she's a professional here, so she's using bare hands, guys, bare hands. But I mean, you can always spoon it in with a spoon. We just want to add a bit more chili.
Sure.
We're hardcore like that, you know. So this is just for taste because we just taste it now.
You taste, ask me.
But we think it just needs a bit more chili, so we're gonna put in like another half a teaspoon of chili. But that's just our preference. You could taste it and it could be fine. I mean, how many years have you been cooking for?
When I was 12 years old.
When she was 12 years old, guys. I mean, that is, how long was that? That was what?
You man were doing your times table then.
You make it for your husband, don't you, Ma?
Yeah. And my granddaughter, and for my son and son-in-law, daughter.
Exactly,
Yeah,
for all
for
of us, we're
everybody.
all just so lucky. Who taught you to make this?
My panikaki.
So her aunt.
She lives in Luton.
She lives in Luton, and she taught my bar how to make all this food. Was she a good cook? Is she a good cook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Learning from the best. I'm hoping that this then, you know, passes down generation and I can do something as good as this. But you know, I look at recipes and that's how I do it, all by taste. But she's just doing it like, just makes it up. It's amazing. I always feel like grandmas these days they just know how to cook. They've had so much experience with how spices work and they just know measurements like so like the back of their hand. And there's us like trying to read a recipe. It's just experience. It just shows that experience really means so much. She's had years of experience. She's been cooking since she was 12, so that's mad. It's crazy. So she's very good, really, really good. So I'm trying to get all the pearls of wisdom from her. Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna go with it, but I'm not gonna use my hand. I'm gonna use a spoon. About that much. They're okay. And they're very uneven.
Okay.
She's not saying anything, so I don't know if she approves. I don't think she approves. Yeah, I think with the hand is better. I'm gonna let her do it. So you just wanna like just bounce them in so that they're getting cooked underneath, and then just flip them over. They will naturally just turn. So, got all our bhajia in here. Looking really lovely and crispy and golden. And we're gonna make a nice tomato chutney to go with it. She has got half a tin of chopped tomatoes. So that will go into a blender. Add some coriander. So how much? That's about
1 spoon.
That's about 1 teaspoon of coriander. She has made, what is this, Ba? Garlic and crushed chili. So she's already made a pot of this. So that's
Chili
probably 2 garlic cloves crushed and half a red chili. Yeah, that we're gonna put in.
Then we taste and see if we need more.
And
we
then
put some
taste
more.
it, and then giving it a blitz. Pour this in. Your trusty old Heinz tomato ketchup. How much? This is the question. A teaspoon.
Bas, there's enough.
Ground cumin seeds that she's got here. Half a teaspoon. So Ba is now going to be adding a teaspoon of ground coconut. Half a teaspoon of salt.
We will need little bit chili.
She's looking for something else. Oh,
Chili powder, yeah.
of course, chili, because which Indian does not like chili? Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of chili powder,
1 spoon of sugar.
and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Let's try it. What do you think? Oh, that's nice. Fantastico.
Shall I put sugar a little bit?
A bit more sugar.
Okay, but salt? Salt is okay?
Salt is fine. Just a bit more sugar. It's spicy, but really good. You want a hit with your bhajia, but you don't want it too bland because you want that element of spice with it because the bhajias aren't too spicy. So this will give it a nice hit. So she's put, I missed it, teaspoon of sugar? Half a teaspoon of sugar in here. Chutney is done. All done, guys. So simple. So we've got our bhajia.
Now we try with chutney.
Go on, Ba. After you. I'm just gonna dunk it in. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Very nice.
So nice. High five. Wow. That coconut really is nice, isn't it? I didn't know you put coconut in.
Yeah.
So guys, that was another recipe from Munch and Mish. My first ever recipe with my glamorous granny, my glamorous bar. If you guys could leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe and click that bell notification, that would be amazing. But until the next glamorous granny recipe, I will see you guys soon. Bye, you gonna say bye?
Bye bye.
See you later. Are you gonna come back and
Yeah.
do more?
Yeah.
We're gonna do more.